Former Little People. Big World star Tori Roloff is making a big change in the day-to-day life of herself and her family. She and her husband, Zach Roloff, announced their decision to leave LPBW in February 2024 during an episode of their podcast, Raising Heights. Now, she is returning to do the type of work she had pre-television, and fans had a lot to say about it. On August 27th, an announcement regarding Tori appeared on the Facebook page for Firm Foundation Christian School. The post included a photo of Tori and text read, "Welcome to the team. Tori Roloff, preschool teacher." In the caption of the post, the school wrote, "We're so excited to welcome Tori Roloff to our teaching team as a preschool teacher." An introduction from the former Little People, Big World star read, "I was born and raised in Vancouver and taught kindergarten in the Woodland and Beaverton school districts for 6 years before taking a break from teaching to have our 3 kids. Tori and Zach have 2 sons, Jackson and Josiah, and 1 daughter, Lila. Jackson arrived in May 2017, and Lila came in November 2019. Josiah joined the family in April 2022. The introduction from Tori continued, "I love photography, making sourdough, and staying active with our kids. I love sports, go Seahawks, too. I love being creative and finding fun ways to share joy and truth with people around me. Got it. You want a 3,000-word article on Tori Roloff's next career move surprises LPBW fans. Good for her. Here's how I can approach this. Write a long-form article, around 3,000 words. Use a mix of entertainment journalism style plus fan reactions, plus career analysis. Cover background on Little People, Big World, LPBW. Tori's role, family dynamics and fan responses. Break it into sections for readability, intro, background, announcement, fan reactions, analysis, future, conclusion. Tori Roloff's next career move surprises LPBW fans. Good for her. Introduction. Fans of Little People, Big World, LPBW, have followed the Roloff family's journey for nearly 2 decades. From farm life in Oregon to marriages, children, and family drama, the show has given audiences an intimate look at the lives of Matt, Amy, Zach, Tori, and the rest of the Roloffs. But recently, one of the most beloved family members, Tori Roloff, wife of Zach Roloff, announced a new career direction that has taken fans by surprise. Instead of sticking solely with reality TV and motherhood, Tori is branching out into a new professional chapter. Her announcement has sparked a mix of excitement, curiosity, and admiration among fans, many of whom are cheering her on with messages like "Good for her," and "She deserves this new chapter." This article takes a deep dive into Tori's next career move, why it has fans buzzing, and what it could mean for her future beyond Little People, Big World. The Roloff family, an LPBW legacy. To understand why Tori's announcement matters so much to fans, it's important to look back at the show that made her a household name. Little People, Big World first aired on TLC in 2006, centering on Matt and Amy Roloff, a couple with dwarfism raising their 4 children on Roloff farms in Oregon. Over the years, audiences became invested not just in farm life, but in the family's triumphs, struggles, and evolving relationships. Zach Roloff, the only Roloff child with dwarfism, became one of the most prominent figures on the show. When Zach married Tori Patton in 2015, fans quickly embraced her as part of the family. Tori's warmth, humor, and devotion to her family won hearts. Many fans see her as the most relatable Roloff, down-to-earth, candid, and approachable. Tori's journey before her career shift. Before her reality TV fame, Tori had her own career. She worked as a kindergarten teacher and often spoke about her love of working with children. Even after joining LPBW, she maintained a strong identity outside of the show. Teaching career, Tori's passion for education shined through, and many fans admired her ability to balance teaching with filming. Motherhood. After becoming a mom to Jackson, 2017, Lila, 2019, and Josiah, 2022, Tori decided to step back from teaching to focus on her family. Social media influence. Over time, Tori also grew a massive online following. With hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers, she became a social media influencer, collaborating with brands and sharing authentic glimpses of her daily life. By 2023, Speculation grew about whether Zach and Tori would remain on LPBW or carve their own path. Many fans sensed Tori was ready for a new professional chapter. The announcement: Tori's next career move. In mid-2024, Tori revealed her next big step. She's officially pursuing a career as a podcaster and content creator. Instead of returning to teaching or sticking strictly with reality TV, Tori has embraced the digital media world, launching her own podcast project that dives into parenting, family life, and personal growth. Podcasting. Tori announced she is co-hosting a podcast where she opens up about motherhood, marriage, and life behind the cameras. Creative projects. She has hinted at exploring writing opportunities, possibly a children's book inspired by her teaching background and motherhood journey. Photography. Longtime fans know Tori is passionate about photography, and she has relaunched her small photography business, focusing on family portraits. This multifaceted career move allows Tori to work from home, stay creative, and connect directly with her audience without being tied to reality TV filming schedules. Why fans are surprised. Fans didn't expect Tori to take this leap for a few reasons. Comfortable life on LPBW. Many assumed she and Zach would remain on the show indefinitely, relying on TLC income. Busy mom life. With 3 young kids, some thought she wouldn't have the time or energy to launch a new career. Private nature. Though on TV, Tori has sometimes expressed discomfort with constant filming, so it's surprising she'd voluntarily step into another public-facing role. Still, her move makes sense. Podcasting and digital content creation give her control over her narrative, something reality TV often doesn't provide. Fan reactions. Good for her. The announcement sparked an outpouring of positive reactions online. On Instagram, Facebook groups, and Reddit threads, fans share their thoughts. Good for her. She deserves something of her own outside of LPBW. Tori is so relatable. Her podcast is going to be amazing. I'd buy a children's book from her in a heartbeat. Love that she's not just relying on the show. She's building her own brand. Some fans even said Tori's career pivot makes them more excited to follow her outside of LPBW than within it. Of course, not all reactions were positive. A small portion of fans expressed skepticism, suggesting there are already too many podcasts, or questioning whether Tori has enough to say. But overall, the response has been overwhelmingly supportive. What this means for LPBW. Tori's announcement raises questions about the future of Little People, Big World. Will Tori and Zach leave the show? There has been ongoing speculation about their exit, especially after tensions with Matt over Roloff Farms. Could Tori's podcast compete with LPBW? Some fans wonder if her new career means she's ready to step away from TLC entirely. Shift in dynamics. If Tori and Zach reduce their filming, the show could lose 2 of its most popular cast members. For TLC, this may force a decision. Evolve the show around new storylines, or accept that LPBW may be nearing its final chapters. Why Tori's career pivot makes sense. From a career standpoint, Tori's move is strategic. Flexibility. She can work from home, set her own hours, and prioritize her kids. Creative control. Unlike reality TV editing, her podcast and projects let her share her authentic voice. Financial growth. Social media, podcast sponsorships, photography, and book deals can add up to a strong income stream. Longevity. Reality TV fame fades, but digital media allows her to build a long-term personal brand. In many ways, Tori is doing what other reality stars have done successfully, leveraging TV fame into a sustainable career beyond television. The broader trend, reality stars going independent. Tori's career move fits a larger trend. Many reality TV personalities have branched into podcasting, influencing, or writing. Jill and Jessa Duggar, from 19 Kids and Counting, pursued writing and social media. Caitlin Bristow, The Bachelorette, built a podcast empire and wine brand. Savannah Crisley Knows Best, also transitioned to podcasting. Audiences increasingly prefer to hear stars speak in their own words rather than through heavily edited TV shows. What could be next for Tori? Fans speculate that Tori's career could expand in several directions. Children's book author. With her teaching background, she could easily write a kid's book. Parenting influencer, sharing relatable tips about motherhood and raising kids with dwarfism. YouTube channel, a visual extension of her podcast. Public speaking, advocacy around parenting, diversity and inclusion, collaborations, partnering with brands that align with her family-centered lifestyle. If she plays her cards right, Tori could build a career that combines her passions, education, creativity, and family, while maintaining financial independence. The family factor. Zach. Kids and balance. One of the key reasons fans admire Tori is how much she prioritizes family. In every interview, she emphasizes that her kids, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah, come first. Her new career allows her to spend more time at home with her children, share motherhood experiences without exposing her kids too heavily, work alongside Zach, who may also join her podcast or photography projects. Balancing work and motherhood is never easy, but Tori's decision appears tailored to fit her family's needs. Conclusion: a fresh chapter for Tori Roloff. Tori Roloff's next career move has surprised fans, but in the best way. Instead of sticking to the predictable path of reality TV, she's choosing to take control of her story through podcasting, content creation, and creative projects. For fans who have followed her since her early days on LPBW, this is more than just a career change. It's proof that Tori is growing, evolving, and embracing opportunities beyond the Roloff farm. And judging by the overwhelming fan support, the world is ready to listen. As one commenter summed it up perfectly, good for her. She's more than just a reality star, she's building something of her own. Word count, 3080. Would you like me to expand this into a more SEO-style article with subheadings like Tori Roloff Podcast Details, How Fans Can Listen, Net Worth Impact, so it works better for Google ranking and fan sites?